Okay, so this episode, just want to make sure my microphone is working. There we go. Hello to everybody on this Miracle Monday. Hey, it's the Underrated Darkness. What's going on? How you doing? Hopefully everybody's doing fine. Let me get this music up. Thank you so much for sharing the video. What I am going to do at this time, I'm going to, hold on here. I was trying to share the article. Hold on. Hopefully everybody's doing fine. There we go. I was trying to share the article. There we go. I put it in the chat, the article. Hey, what's going on, Alan Crooks? What's going on? I'm going to put it in the chat about this article. How you doing? What is going on? I was trying to be on time. I really was trying to be on time. Oh, good. I can see my Periscope people. How are you doing? I'm going to try to multitask and, not see multiple squirrels. Hello, over there in Periscope. So let me try to share this screen. Give me a few seconds because I'm going to pump up this article. So this episode, this is talking about oh yeah, we're going to have to pump this up. This is looking pretty small, so we're going to have to do this. There we go. In fact, here, this is what we're going to have to do. You're comfortable? Wonderful. Yeah, get comfortable. Hi, Belle. Hold on here. Let me give some personal shout outs. We got time. She knew we got it. Hello to the Underrated Darkness. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Alan Crooks, thank you for being here. And Bella, yeah, forgive me. I'm terrible at names. It's going to take a miracle for me to for me to get through this article. Y'all know, but hello and welcome over there in Periscope. So let me share this screen to show you what article I'm talking about. Okay, let me share it. Oh my gosh, this thing really wants to play with me right now. Okay, let me go back over where I was. Because you don't need to look at me, you need to look at the article. So we're going to go full screen. There we go. Now we're working it. Just bear with me. So this article is a little old, okay? So I am we a little late, okay? But this article is talking about, and yes, the date is the 22nd of April. This article is coming from, BBC World News. So 22nd of April. Tell you if I get one more notification. 22nd of April 2020. So coronavirus caution urged over Madagascar's. Again, another notification. Y'all are killing me. Let me get that off of here. Slide that. There we go. Madagascar's herbal cure. I'm about to turn off these notifications. So y'all know about that C word. Nobody likes that. Nobody. Hey, Zero the Infinite, what's up? What's up? How you doing? I see multiple squirrels. Yeah. So coronavirus caution urged over Madagascar's herbal cure. And y'all know how the FDA is in the World Health Organization. When anybody starts saying that C word, cure, there he is. So the person who you're seeing is the president of Madagascar, Andry Rajoelina, This is a picture of him holding up the herbal remedy for the coronavirus. Okay, here we go. We're going to dissect this. We're going to analyze this article together. The article is in the chat. So here we go. Just bear with me, please. Okay, the World Health Organization says there is no proof of a cure for COVID-19 after Madagascar's president launched a herbal coronavirus cure. Again, that word cure. Thank you so much for sharing the live. That is awesome. The country's National Medical Academy Anonymous. Now y'all bear with me because y'all know I got this Ohio education, so y'all know I'm gonna be mispronouncing words, and shoot, I might even go as far as to spell out words. Has also cast doubt on the efficacy of Andry Rajoelina's touted prevention and remedy. Again, Andry Rajoelina is the person here. He is the president of Madagascar, and you know, BBC News, y'all should have gave this man his title. You know, he is a president of a country. I don't know why y'all left off this man's title. I don't know why president is not before Andry. Yeah, I got a problem with that. I'm about to have some problems. But anyway. Hey, Sam Francis. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Glad to see you. Hello, hello, hello. But anyway, you guys see this, right? Y'all do you see the word president anywhere before this man's name? Okay, BBC News. I'm gonna need you to to calm down and take a seat and leave the building and come back. But anyway, let me keep going. So it said it had the potential to damage people's health as its scientific evidence had not been established. Well, anytime you're getting into, statistics and particularly with medical research, there is almost always a conflict as far as studies, double-blind studies, placebo studies, cohort studies, which is a long-term study that's usually about 10 years. Let me keep going. But again, they're already trying to make people afraid. So again, the World Health Organization said there's no proof of a cure. Okay, we got you. We got you. We see you. Okay. Cool story, bro. It's all in the wording. This is the fear tactics right here. Yeah, that right there. No proof of a cure. No proof of a cure. So, remember, guys, we're working on this vaccine. You gotta love these people. I'm about to take my name off of there because it's distracting and it's taken away from the article and it's getting on my nerve. There we go. We don't even need all that. All right. Back to what I was saying. The plant-based tonic is to be given free of charge to the most vulnerable. See, this is the freaking problem right here. They don't want anything to be free at all, particularly when it comes to medical. And yes, I'm going to say that. They don't like that. Anything that they can't make money off of, that they don't want it. You can forget it. They just don't. they just, no, it's not. They're not for that. They are not for that. So this man wants this plant-based tonic to be given free of charge to the most vulnerable. Okay. And I'd put a little side note here, and in my in my box. This is what I said. I said they can't make money off of it, so they discredit and push fear to deter people from trying it. So, I mean, look at how the way the World Health Organization came up in there with that, blanketing statement. There's no proof of a cure. Okay, but a vaccine isn't necessarily a cure either. But we're going to go through the article and we are going to see a discrepancy. So the presidency launched as, okay, let me go back and read the previous statement. The plant-based tonic is to be given free of charge to the most vulnerable, okay? Let me highlight this. Tell you everything. Oh, now it acts like I don't want to highlight. We ain't gonna worry about that. The plant-based tonic is to be given free of charge to the most vulnerable. Launched as COVID Organics, it is produced from the Artemisia plant, the source of an ingredient used in a malaria treatment and other, Lord help me, Malagasy plants. So again, this is grown in Madagascar. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me drop down. Here we go. Let me go right here. It was being marketed in a bottle as a herbal tea after being tested on fewer than 20 people over a period of 3 weeks. The president's chief of staff, Lova Hazanerina, and man, my goodness, y'all got some long names here. Let me Ranoro Maro told the BBC, and no, I'm not going to repeat that. This is what it looks like. COVID Organics. Okay, so the highlighted statement here. Tests have been carried out. 2 people have now been cured by this treatment, Mr. Rajoelina said. Okay, BBC News, like, this is a president. Why are we saying Mr.? Y'all always say President Trump, right? Y'all always say President Trump, but then y'all can't give this man his title. You guys can't do that. Okay, we got problems. But anyway, let me go back down. You're really going to say Mr. and you're not going to give this man his title. But anyway, let me go back to that statement. Tests have been carried out. 2 people have now been cured by this treatment. Mr. Rajoelina, who is the president of Madagascar, said at the launch of COVID Organics at the Malagasy Institute of Applied Research, IMRA, which developed the tonic. This herbal tea gives results in 7 days, said the 45-year-old president. Oh, wow. Now y'all finally going to give him his title. But anyway, who also urged people to use it as a preventative measure. Very important. This right here. As far as what he said. I forget that. We don't need to add no note. So he was saying this is good for people to do for preventative measure. This is what he said. Now I understand what the naysayers are going to say. Well, he's a president and he's not medical. He's not a doctor. Well, you know what? Neither is Mike Pence either. But yet he was put in charge of the COVID-19 treatment team or whatever, White House team, whatever you want to call it. All right. School children should be given this to drink little by little throughout the day, he told the diplomats and other dignitaries gathered for the launch. This is what he said. So even children, see, this is how I can't use that C word. Well, this is how beneficial. There we go. There we go. We'll use the word beneficial. This is how beneficial this product is. It's because it could be used by children and adults. Here we go. Dr. Charles Andry Rajoelina, IMRA's Director General, agreed that COVID organics should be used for prevention. See, even the Director General of the institution, IMRA, right up here, Institute of Applied Research, even now, okay, so now the doctor is in agreement with what the president said. Okay, let me keep going. However, this same doctor, he was more cautious about its use as a cure, but said that clinical observations had shown a trend towards its effectiveness as a curative remedy. Now, you see how real slick he was? He didn't use the word cure, but he used the word curative remedy. He literally did a play on words. You see that? He did a play on words right there. He didn't say cure because he knew that the FDA and of course the World Health Organization would have gave him a big smackdown. Oh no, man, you can't say that's a cure, man. So this is where he was cautious and he had to, he had to walk that fine line, You know how it is. Sometimes you got to walk that line. Okay. So he was more cautious about its use as a cure, but said that clinical observation had shown a trend towards its effectiveness as a curative remedy. The AFP news agency quotes him as saying, "The Indian Ocean island has so far recorded 121 cases of coronavirus and no deaths." I would like to update that because, again, I like to try to be as up to date as possible. So as of yesterday, they did have one confirmed death. Now think about that. Think about it. Think about it. They just now have one death. And everybody else has had, I think for now, us in the US, we have we have okay. I'm just looking at something here. We have what? I think we're at like 90,000 confirmed deaths for us. And poor Brazil, they're having a lot of issues too. They're the fourth country. I do believe, surpassed Italy in coronavirus cases here recently. And then look what they did. The Indian Ocean island has so far recorded, first of all, that's a part of Africa. The last time I Can y'all hear me? Okay, I think my mic had went out. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Hold on here. Hold on here. There we go. Just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can somebody put a 1 up in there? Y'all know how it is. Anytime that there's a possible cure or something, then people don't want this information to get out. Hey, 89 TV. Was I on mute? Am I good now? I need a 1. Okay, great. You can hear me now. Okay, my bad. Let me back up just a little bit since I was on mute. Y'all know how it is. Oh, we got time. We're going to make time for this. Let me back up just a little bit. Let me back all the way up to right here. So tests have been carried out. 2 people have now been cured by this treatment, Mr. Rajoelina. And again, he is a president. Y'all should have gave him his title, BBC News. Said at the launch of COVID Organics at the Malagasy Institute of Applied Research, or IMRA, which developed the tonic, or the herbal tea. This herbal tea gives results in 7 days, said the 45-year-old president, who also urged people to use it as a preventative measure. See that the World Health Organization, they don't want this. School children should be given this to drink little by little throughout the day, he told the diplomats and other dignitaries gathered for the launch. So it's beneficial for children and adults. So Dr. Charles Adrianjara, IMRA's Director General, agreed that COVID organics should be used for prevention. So he agreed that this is a doctor, he agreed that it should be used for prevention. However, he was more cautious about its use as a cure, but said that clinical observations had shown a trend towards its effectiveness as a curative remedy. The AFP news agency quotes him as saying, "Forget that. It's not the Indian Ocean. It's an African country. The African island has so far recorded 121 cases of coronavirus and no deaths. The update is they had 1 death reported yesterday, and I do believe it was by BBC World News. I just don't have the article with me on hand right now. Y'all are making me hungry. Y'all talking about cooking dinner? Now, come on now. Still trying to lose weight. I'm trying to have this beach body by like July 1st or like August 1st, man. Can't be coming out. Okay, anyway. Back to the article. So, under no shortcuts, in response to the launch of COVID Organics, the WHO, World Health Organization, said in a statement sent to the BBC that the global organization did not recommend self-medication with any medicines as a prevention or cure for COVID-19. First of all, self-medication, I'm thinking of like alcohol, like street drugs, like, I mean, that doesn't, you see the fear tactics right here. Oh, we don't recommend medication and any other medicines. Well, of course not, because first of all, you can't make money off of it. That's the whole point. You can't make money off of this. That's the whole idea. Right. That's why y'all don't want it. Moving on. I don't want to beat this up. I know, man. I be doing commentary like nobody's business. You know me. I do a whole bunch of commentary. I don't care. Shoot, Dr. Tedros, shoot. Just another puppet. I don't care. I know who the head of the World Health Organization. Oh, look. That's what. There he is. It reiterated earlier comments by the World Health head, Dr. Tedros, and no, I'm not saying your full name, that there were no shortcuts to finding effective medication to fight coronavirus. Really interesting that there are no shortcuts when, you know what? There's a race for a what? What's there a race for? There's a race for a vaccine. Hypocrite. You're just a hypocrite, dude. Just a hypocrite. That's all you are. You're just a hypocrite, dude. You guys are breaking your neck, probably working 24 hours a day all over the world. Well, we got to get a vaccine. We got to get a vaccine. We got to get a vaccine. Well, you already have a herbal remedy. That's what I'm going to use, the word remedy, available, but you don't want that because you can't make money off of it. And this is what you said with your weak, passive, I don't really care about any human being on this planet. International trials were underway to find an effective treatment, the WHO added. Really? Huh, y'all just can't deal that a herbal remedy came out of Africa. That's why you had to use the word, what was it, Indian Ocean Island? What is that? Okay, yeah. I mean, you guys just really can't stand that. I don't know that we can actually, I don't know, create things like solve problems or something. I don't know. Sounds like a personal problem to me. I just think you're jealous. Yeah, I think that you're jealous that an African nation beat you at finding a herbal remedy for the coronavirus. Y'all can't stand it. You can't stand it. It'll be all right. And now, again, you finally gave this man his title. I didn't see the consistency in this article. Whoever wrote this article, you should be fired. Anyway, Mrs. Renar Romaro said President, that's right, President Rajoelina of Madagascar was aware that the World Health Organization had to abide by its protocols, but said it came down to a matter of what? Sovereignty. He has duty to Malagasy people, she said. And you see, here we go. So after we hear that this man, this great man of Madagascar, president of Madagascar, and then here we go with this here we go, the bubonic plague. They just can't, y'all just can't stand it. So Professor Brian Cleos, an expert on Madagascar at University College London, oh, look at that, London, said, here we go again with this title, Mr. Rajoelina. He is a president. Y'all are really disrespectful right now. Exactly. But the disrespect in this article is just horrifying. It's unbelievable. Y'all say President Trump all day. President Trump, President Obama. Former President Obama criticized, President Donald Trump over the handling of the COVID-19 situation. But then y'all ain't gonna give this man his title. I tell you. Let me go back. Professor Brian Cleos, an expert on Madagascar at University College London, said President Rajoelina's stance could cause Malagasy citizens more harm than good. Here we go with this fear mongering. It's dangerous for two reasons. One is that some people will be taking it who should not be taking it, he told BBC Newsday. And secondly, that it will give people a false sense of security, so they'll end up doing things that they would not otherwise have done and put themselves and others at greater risk. Excuse me. Excuse me. Really? oh, some people will be taking it who should not be taking it. He just said to use it as a what? Preventative measure. That's what the president said. Preventative measure. See what he said? The herbal tea gives results in 7 days, said the 45-year-old president, who also urged people to use it as a preventative measure. So you guys don't want people to use it at all. Mm-hmm. And secondly, that it will give people a false sense of security. So they'll end up doing things that they would not otherwise have done and put themselves and others at greater risk. Listen, we already have that going on. We got people out here protesting, talking about freedom, who are not wearing masks. Some of them may be wearing masks, but they're definitely not adhering to that 6-foot social distancing measure. So but yet the police and the law enforcement in this country are not harassing them or even breaking them up from gathering. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why. We already have this happening in this country. So this is what I put. Certain groups of people defy social distancing here in the US and are not harassed by the police, law enforcement. They're not. And I'm going to say it. You had all those freaking white people in Michigan and other places all huddled up. Some of them didn't have masks, some of them did, but yet the police did not disperse that or get all crazy with that. Well, not everything is about race. Yeah, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. Well, lately it sure has been looking racist up in here. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not like racism ever went anywhere, because it didn't. Okay, but here we go with this fear mongering. Y'all know I went on my rant. I saw a squirrel. But anyway, if the virus did begin to spread, it could be devastating, as the country's healthcare system was weak, with only 6 ventilators for a population of 27 million people. You see, you know what? We don't need all this fluff. This was really unneeded. Okay, you guys don't like it that, that there's a herbal remedy out there. Okay. But this fluff about, oh my gosh, they might not be able to make it. They only have 6 ventilators for a population of 27 million people. Are you really serious right now? Are you really serious right now? I know you're not being serious right now. I know you're not being serious. Please tell me you're not. Shout out to the one over in Periscope. I see you. I'm not even going to try to mispronounce your name, but I do see you. What's up? Yeah, exactly. Them people, right? Them people. Yep, exactly. I get tired of this. Oh, everybody needs to save Africa, and here the answers are actually coming out of Africa. But come on, this sad, weak statement. Come on, man. Come on, really. Oh, it could be devastating to the country. The country, they only have one death. And I do believe it was reported yesterday. How long has this COVID-19 thing been going on exactly? They're doing fine. Let me keep going. It's also one of the reasons why the island is one of the only places on the planet that regularly has outbreaks. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it regularly has outbreaks of the bubonic plague. Hold up. This is where we have a discrepancy, which is readily cured with the right medicine. Oh, you see this statement right here? Look at this statement right here. They actually use the word cure. What? You see this? You see this? Do you see this hypocrisy? They actually use the word cured. Look at that. Which is readily cured with the right medicine. Wow. But yeah, y'all said, oh, let me go back up to the World Health. I'm about to tear. I'm telling you. I'm about to tear into Dr. Tedros, man. Y'all said, this is what you guys said. Here we go. You guys said, that the global organization did not recommend self-medication with any medicines as a prevention or cure. But yet you guys, okay. All right. So you guys say, we don't recommend anything outside of pretty much the vaccine. But then here, you pretty much just destroyed that statement, because right here you even said, oh my gosh, they're devastated by regular outbreaks of the bubonic plague, which is readily cured with the right medicine. Okay. So interesting how we can use that word only when it suits, certain people's agenda. Let me keep going. I could be all night. In March, the US-based National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health warned against purported coronavirus remedies, including herbal therapies and teas, saying the best way to prevent infection was avoid exposure to the virus. I got a problem with that. Oh yeah, they got. I had to bust them out on that, because you see, this is why we as a people, we have to read, and we have to really take in information and analyze and break things down. What you got to read between the lines. Yeah, they're busted. Exactly. Ventilators are not needed. You don't wait for a patient, Lord help, to get to the ventilator stage. Yep. Fake news right here, y'all. Fake news. So they literally got caught and tripped up in their own words. Exactly. Capitalism. They just want to make money. This vaccine, it's just about money. That's all it's about. Let me keep going. But look what and this breaks my heart. So in March, the US-based National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health warned against purported coronavirus remedies, including herbal therapies and teas. I'm going to stop right there, because that word integrative. There was a time whenever I was really thinking about getting into integrative medicine. But I see because I really wanted to have an understanding of conventional medicine and alternative holistic medicine, which is naturopathic medicine, which is why we have MDs, which is medical doctor, and we have NDs, which is naturopathic doctor. And in certain states, like I know Connecticut, New Hampshire, in different states, yeah, you can get treated by, a naturopathic doctor, but of course it's not going to be covered by insurance because of what? It's not making them money. You see what I'm saying? But shout out to all the naturopathic doctors out there and all those who practice holistic therapy, that as far as holistic therapy is a part of their is a part of their practice, because even some MDs incorporate holistic therapy as well as chiropractors, and I know that for a fact. But it's a shame that now you see the fear tactics there. Oh, we're warning you guys. No, you guys don't need to be taking any herbal therapies and teas. Saying, oh, the best way to prevent infection was to avoid exposure to the virus. You know what that is? That's just like, okay, for example, right? Here's an example. Now we know that malaria, mosquitoes carry malaria. Okay. Hey, Nikki C, what's going on? What's going on, beautiful sis? Listen, I wasn't even planning on going live, but when I thought about this herbal remedy from Madagascar, what's going on, Zero the Infinite? When I thought about this, I really, the people need to remember that herbal remedies have been around for centuries. I know some people, they're not inclined to Eastern medicine because look at the language of this. Warned. Oh, don't against purported coronavirus remedies, including herbal therapies and teas, saying the best way to prevent infection was to avoid exposure to the virus. Well, that's like saying, okay, we all know mosquitoes carry malaria. Well, that's like telling somebody, well, the best way for you to avoid getting malaria is just to stay in your house. Don't get a mosquito net, and don't get any DEET or mosquito repellent. Just stay in your house. You see how that doesn't make sense? Well, social distancing, you had to avoid it. Well, what about what about people boosting their immune system as well? It's one thing to keep something from coming in, but it's another thing to just, to do something inside so that, okay, if it does get in there, it's going to come right out. You got to fight this thing on many fronts. Let me keep going. I'm going to, was that the end? Yeah, that's the end of that. Okay. Y'all know me. Shoot, I'm long-winded. You know me, I could have broke this down word for word and probably made a, an 8-hour live, but I'm not going to do that. You know how it is. Here we go. Let me see what y'all saying. Exactly. This is all, and again, we've had many YouTube, we've had many content creators talk about boosting our immune system. The Minister of Wellness, Nathan Jordan, he's been doing this for years, talking about people, boost your immune system. Boost your immune system. Eat fruits, eat vegetables, nuts, seeds, mushroom. Get you some phytonutrients. Yes. So colloidal silver. Exactly. Yeah. There are so many remedies out there. There's black seed oil. There's hemp oil. There's oh my goodness, there's elderberry for a cough. Vitamin C, echinacea, and echinacea is just a natural like Z-Pack. All right. I'm about to drop this link. Y'all know I'm going to drop this link. And if anybody wants to hop on, I know this thing did not cover my thing. Okay, so this means I'm going to have to stop sharing the screen. Okay. Okay, I'm going to drop this in the chat. Anyone is more than welcome to come up. It's there. And also, yeah, the Gano also as well. Yeah, but this article, I mean, just breaking this article down. Let me go back up here. Go back up to the top of this. Yeah, they really did this dude wrong. I mean, you weren't even consistent with giving this man his title of him being the president. I mean, come on. Here we go. This is BBC News. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to be up here a little bit. The link is in the chat if anyone wants to come on. But it's just so sad when, and I know, we've heard so much, sadness and death, in New York, unfortunately. I mean, they're literally not even burying people. They're, that they have this mass grave where they're just throwing bodies in it. It's just sad. And I really wanted this particular brief to give people hope that, yes, there is a remedy out there. So the link is right there. Let me go back through this. Yeah, this is President Andry Rajoelina. Of course, from the Get Out, look at this first statement of the article. The World Health Organization says there is no proof of a cure for COVID-19 after Madagascar's president launched a herbal coronavirus cure. Tell you, they just can't stand that C word. And again, cast doubt. Yes, to cast doubt of anything other than a vaccine. This is what these people want. They want a vaccine. And this is what really got them. This right here. The plant-based tonic is to be given free of charge to the most vulnerable. They don't want that. They want to make money. Period. This is what these people want to do. They want to make money. They want to make money. That's it. And it doesn't matter how many people die. They don't care. They don't care about all that. They do not care about that. Launched as COVID Organics, it is produced from the Artemisia plant, the source of an ingredient used in a malaria treatment, and other Malagasy plants. So it's, again, homegrown over there in Madagascar. Let me skip through. I know I already read that. Now here's where it gets interesting. Tests have been carried out. 2 people have now been cured by this treatment. Again, Mr. Rajoelina, he's a president. President Rajoelina said at the launch of COVID Organics at the Malagasy Institute of Applied Research, which developed the tonic. This herbal tea gives results in 7 days, said the 45-year-old president, who also urged people to use it as a preventative measure, meaning drink the tea every day. Every day, drink the tea. Oh, you're welcome. Not a problem. The link is also, yeah, if you want to come up and say something, that's fine. It's all good. I'm just doing a real quick, brief, overview. Let me see here. So 7 days. So he, again, as a preventative measure, drink the tea every day. School children should be given this drink little by little throughout the day. So sip on it all throughout the day. He told the diplomats and other dignitaries gathered for the launch. Even the doctor pretty much agreed with President Rajoelina that it should be used for prevention. However, again, he knew if he used that C word, but anyway, he was more cautious about its use as a cure. Yeah. But said that clinical observation had shown a trend towards its effectiveness as a curative remedy. The AFP news agency quotes him as saying, the Indian Ocean island. Y'all are killing me. It's Africa. African island has so far recorded 121 cases of coronavirus and no deaths. Again, this article was dated 22nd April 2020. And then this is what the WHO says. In response to the launch of COVID Organics, the World Health Organization said in a statement sent to the BBC that the global organization did not recommend self-medication with any medicines as a prevention or cure for COVID-19. So again, y'all don't really care. People are still dying. You think that any and all tools that are made available, should be used to help as far as to help people in their well-being. And this Dr. Tedros, like I said, he's just a puppet. The same person that says there's no shortcuts to finding effective mediation to fight coronavirus. Okay, but yet you guys are rushing a vaccine. I know from some sources, I'm hearing, let me think, by the end of this year, the beginning of next year, and even Dr. Fauci came out and said, even if there was a vaccine early next year, that it would be risky. Of course, he has, again, a duty to his people. And then, of course, the danger. Here we go with this fear mongering from this dude in London, this professor, Professor Brian Claes, University of College of London. Yeah, could cause Malagasy citizens more harm than good. Some people will be taking it who should not be taking it. While he said for preventative measures. That's what the president said of Madagascar. They should drink it through, yeah. And secondly, that it will give people a false sense of security, so they'll end up doing things that would not otherwise have done and put themselves and others at greater risk. I already talked about that. Certain groups of people gather around and it's all good, but then other people, it's a problem. Yeah, certain people, they can't jog and they can't even be asleep in their darn apartment without people busted in, not even identifying themselves as police officers, but yet those are still breathing the same air as you and me. Now, I got a problem with that. You committed murder, you should be charged for murder. Doesn't matter if that person is Black, African American, whatever. Because if that would have happened to one of them, shoot. You let a black police officer just be coming all up in somebody's apartment all unannounced and just blanket more than 20 rounds indiscriminately without regard to life. You let that happen. They couldn't throw him up under the jail fast enough. And these people know it. But anyway, I know I was really trying to be positive on this one, but then I just went. But anyway, there is a silver lining when it comes to treatment of the coronavirus. Or should I say, well, heck, the article says the Crown Royal, the Crown Royal virus. I was trying to speak in code, but y'all know what it is. Hold on here. I was not done sharing that. Hold on here. Okay, let me bring it back up. There we go. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. And shout out to Senegal too, because Senegal, they have tested all 60 million of their people, and they're doing their thing over there too with their $1 diagnostic coronavirus test kit. That is accurate, more accurate than our test kits that we're getting. And I think that's about it, because I done rambled enough. Y'all know me. I can just keep right on going. I know this is a little late. I understand. But hey, got a silver lining somewhere. It's just that certain people, the powers that be, just don't want things to be free of charge to certain groups of people. How about that? I'll put it like that. Okay, now I'm going to stop. Well, hold on here. I'm going to stop sharing the screen now. I'm back. Thank you for sticking with me. I know I can get long-winded. The article is actually in the live chat, but it is also in the description box. Definitely read it. Yes, this global situation is rough. Thank you for watching and supporting. And y'all already know I'm going to run my other banner. None of my statements are endorsed by the United States Army, Department of Defense, or any other military branch, element, or government entity. Yes. And with that being said, I love you as a sister. I hope that you are all having a miracle Monday. And I hope that you are, y'all got to practice self-care. You have to. Otherwise, this will mentally and spiritually drain a person. I'll say it like that. I do thank you for hanging in there with me, though. The Most High keep you, lead and guide your footsteps, and protect you. And with that being said, shoot, I'm gone.